We're Mountain Lion 2410. We're finding talent in 2020 using Filmstrip. And introducing to you, Nick Burton. Robert Cardenas. Kyle Carte. Kayla Brashears. Reggie Baker. Devin Cannon. And Jim Blount.
So the internet is the best marketing tool we have as artists. Although we have to pay for the internet itself, it's just that a majority of sites to upload your music are available to you for free. It doesn't matter if you sing, rap, dance, you do graphics, create websites, anything. It's so easy to post your work online and share it with people from all over the world. It's the best thing that is to offer for someone who does things like that. I mean, when it comes to discovering talent in 2020, I personally think the only problem that we're going to be dealing with is the fact that since technology is so easily available to everyone, there will be more people who work on their craft and easily perfect it because the materials that they need are more available and they're not as expensive anymore. Like, for example, a lot of the artists that I know personally, they have their own home recording studio now. It's not so much expensive anymore, and pretty much if you have the knowledge that you need, the prices of the studio time itself makes you want to find out how to record on your own without having to pay to get into a studio. And I mean, that's what I did. I got tired of paying money to record, went and bought equipment on my own, and I YouTubed a bunch of tutorial videos just to learn how I could be better, basically, to figure out how to use the programs, to find out about marketing online, how to network. And it's an amazing resource. There's sites like Reverb Nation, Facebook, Twitter, Bandcamp, WorldStar, YouTube, and then my personal favorite, which is SoundCloud. SoundCloud, gets you overseas, and I network with people from all over the world, in Africa, over in Hong Kong, and I think that that's just so awesome to be able to share things like that. You never know who is on the opposite side of that computer listening to your music, looking at your graphics, buying a shirt that you designed, anything, and all great media and networking sites that are here, like, you can post your creations on it for free. I mean, of course you have the sites that you do have to pay for, but either way, it gets your work out. It's that extra push that you do need. And I mean, as time goes on, I know that there's going to be so many uploads of things that, on these sites, it's really going to be difficult to seek out that one individual who shines. But the fact that people can carry audiences with them and get their support system, the numbers say everything. If YouTube shows up 2 videos in your bar, for recommended, one of them has 4 million plays and the other has 40, you're probably going to look at the one with more plays like, oh, obviously this is a popular thing, let me go ahead and check it out. But it's to each his own, really. I do think that either way, I do believe technology, especially the internet, has just made it easy for anyone who has a talent in any area to succeed. You are sharing your creations, and you work with people from all over the world, not just in your local town, which in terms means that talent is in abundance right now. It is everywhere. And I just think that by the time 2020 rolls around, it's going to be way easier to find people. You can go right online. You can sit at your house and find exactly what you want and a talent in somebody. And I just believe that it's really that technology that allows you to do these things. You don't have to travel or anything like that. You can do everything that you need in the comfort of your own home.
In present day, there are so many ways for talent to be found. The days of having to drive and fly and wine and dine and all these things to try to find talent, it's becoming irrelevant. These days, you can look on YouTube, Facebook, SoundCloud, MySpace, There are just so many avenues where people are posting their videos of their talent. There's a site called iTalent. There's all kinds of local sites that are designated towards that. So in the future, it's actually going to be very hard to weed out all of those videos and find that one really key talented person that you want to fund and support. So it almost becomes more of a challenge trying to sift through all of this information, especially nowadays anybody can really create some piece of music with software, studio grade quality even in their own home. So anybody could really be an artist if they wanted to be, and so that makes it that much harder. So in the future, it will be much more difficult to find talent. Software will have to be created to kind of sift through that manually and automatically. There's even talk of using your DNA and studying that to see if you're the next big thing based on your genes. But with smartphones and all this technology now, it's going to be very hard for them to actually sift through and find the person.